Yeah, thanks again. My name is Robert Perillo. I'm a modern workplace developer here at the Pait Group. I mainly work with SharePoint Framework React. I also have experience with Power Automate, Power Apps, as well as building Azure functions. At the Pait Group, we are a consulting firm of Microsoft 365 experts based in Cincinnati, Ohio. As a certified Microsoft Solutions partner for modern work, we offer an extensive array of services such as strategic deployment planning, seamless migration, comprehensive training, platform work, branding, custom development, and all that good stuff. I'm thrilled to be selected as one of the Power Platform AI Hack winners. My solution, CodeScribe, has been selected as the Better Together use case winner. So I'll give a rundown of how the solution works, what it does, and then give a brief explanation of the technologies that support it. So we'll just dive right in. So CodeScribe, it's an automated code review tool. It analyzes a code snippet and returns two outputs. The first output is a code summary that gives you a quick overview of what the code does. And the second output is a commented code block that explains each step of the code in detail. And all this happens within the closed loop of your organization's network, so your data and code is safe and secure. This solution came to mind as I work in a lot of environments with tons of legacy code, and a lot of these clients tend to have pretty strict data privacy policies. So when I've come across a block of code in the wild and there's little to no documentation, nor are there comments, and sometimes the variables are non-descriptive, I thought, hey, wouldn't it be great to have a tool that could take the code as an input and help me digest it and understand, what's happening right off the bat, all while keeping security a priority. And sure, tools exist like ChatGPT and Bard, and they may help with similar prompts and coaching, but they transmit your code externally. So instead, this solution utilizes your company's personal OpenAI instance to keep the code within your organization. In regards to the technologies, the solution uses Power Apps as the front end, in the back end, a Power Automate flow and an Azure OpenAI model. So essentially, the Power App takes the code input, which triggers the flow. The flow then takes the input and makes an HTTP request to the Azure OpenAI model with a specific prompt on how to analyze and return the data. Then when the data is returned to the flow parses through that response before sending it back to the app to display these two outputs. So let's do a little demo. All right, so this is the app here. I'm going to take a code snippet from one of my SharePoint framework projects that uses TypeScript. So see how it goes. So what's happening in the back end is it's hitting that flow, which is making a call to that model. And as you can see, it returns a summary of the actual code snippet and what's going on. And then it gives you the exact code snippet back with line-by-line comments, so you can see that. And so in a nutshell, that's what it's designed to do. Let's do one more code block so you can see it in action. This one's a little more complex. So again, this is from the same project that uses React. And as you can see, it returns a summary along with comments for each of these lines. And if you don't like the response, you can generate it again. Obviously, it's just hitting that model once more. And so while this runs, I'll kind of show you the back end here. When you hit generate, it sends the code snippet to the flow. And within this flow, it's hitting an HTTP method to the AI model. And this is the specific prompt that it's being instructed with. That you're an assistant that helps users document their code, and to break this response down into two separate objects. And further down, what I'm doing is I'm splitting that response into two separate items so that I can return it back to the Power App to ingest. So essentially, that's what it's doing. And you can see all the lovely comments that it leaves for you. If you have no idea what the code is doing, this will give you some idea. And yeah, that's CodeScribe in a nutshell. So thanks for having me. I'd like to thank the Power Platform team for putting this AI hack together. Copilot and these AI tools have been really cool to work with, and here at Pait Group, we'll continue to build on these new features. So thanks all, and I'll pass it back to you.